Okay, so there are four controls that France has over its former African colonies. However, today, there are three leaders who are trying to break out of this French neocolonialism. And now the big question remains, can they succeed? And so what are these control elements? Is it even possible for them to totally break out from these elements? So the four controls that France uses to ensure its domination over these countries are: one, political influence and control; two, military influence and control; three, economic influence and control; and then four, which is actually the most important, the most powerful, is financial and monetary control and influence. So now let's quickly dissect them one by one and see how these countries have succeeded or failed in their attempt to break free from each of these elements. Okay, so by political influence and control, what France has done is basically to make sure that whoever is in power in the country is the person appointed or nominated or chosen by France. So these three countries have broken that. None of the three of them is a puppet. So number one is checked. Number two is the military control and influence. Before now, what France did, and in those other countries that they are still controlling, is that they have their military bases in these countries and they are in charge of the military, in each of these countries, so that the military of the country is subservient to the military of the French in that country. Number two, we can check it. We'll take it for these people. They have all succeeded in kicking out the French from their countries. Then number three is the economic control and influence. With the economic control and influence, here you have the French companies getting the first option to every contract in that country. So whether it is roads you're building, whether it is mining that you want to extract, whether minerals or oil and all that, the French companies get the first option of refusal. Now, in this situation, we will not give them 100% fake, because there's so many of those companies still operating in the Sahel in these countries. So that brings us to the fourth and final one, which is financial and monetary control. Now, this is the most problematic and the most difficult to break free from. For you to have an independent monetary control, there are a lot of things that have to be on ground. Apart from having a central bank, you need to print the money, you need to back your money with gold, you need to also have your money internationally accepted. Now, the Sahel states have been coming together, meeting and planning to start their own currency. But, even when you print your currency, it needs to be accepted, because if it was that easy to just print currency and start using it, then the BRICS countries will have established their own currency. So this will be the greatest challenge that these three men will have, because how do they get people to accept whatever currency that they come up with? This is their greatest challenge.